Hello Booktube, I'm back. How are you all doing? I'm sorry it's been a while, but you know, life happened and yeah, I was just not in the mood for talking about books. It was like really exhausting and demanding and like full of mixed feelings month, so yeah, I didn't shoot a video. I suck as a booktuber. I'm sorry. I also need to apologize about the quality of this video, but how to, yeah. I quit my job on Friday. I don't have a smartphone. I don't have a laptop. That's it. My phone now is this until I start a new job on Monday and get a new smartphone. I use my mom's tablet for shooting this video. I can actually show you something because I think that shows how genius I am. This is my stand for a tablet built from Lego. So yeah, this is how I rule now. And yeah, as you can see, like if I quit my job and everything, yeah, definitely a demanding month. But let's get to books. I have some books to show you. So first, new acquisitions. Actually, first three books are not new acquisitions, but they are the oldest acquisitions ever. These are my childhood books that I just like found when I was looking for another childhood book that I could lend to my friends' daughters. So, first, game books. You know, it's this like when you just read a paragraph and then you decide what to do, or you throw the dice and that tells you what to do. So I have House of Hell and The Sword of Samurai. I'm looking forward to trying to play these again, and we will see. Then I also kept my first computer, which is kind of like cartoon style book about the history of computers. Well, maybe like those like 20-30 years ago it was like about like how computers currently work, but now it's about history of computers, and it's very interesting and I'm looking forward to reading this again. Then I got some mail. Well, I used Amazon, found some used books. I actually ordered these back in December, but they took forever to come. So I have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson, Penguin Classics. I'm actually surprised how thin the book is. Then I have Mary Shelley, Frankenstein, also Penguin Classics, Deluxe Edition. Then I have Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Again, Penguin Classics Deluxe Edition. I just love this cover, it's so beautiful. I hope I will understand when I'll be reading English. Haha. I was also shopping in a book outlet, so I have some book about how to run from the time or whatever, about some 90 years woman that is still running, and I'm a runner as well, so I was quite interested to see it. It was published in the same edition as Born to Run, which is here, and I own it as well, and I did not really like it, even though all the runners are like, oh my god, such an inspiring, amazing book, but I didn't like it, so, but I hope this will be better. It cost me less than $1, so I just had to buy it, of course. I have Mark T. Mustian, Memory of the Wind, it would be probably. Sorry, I didn't check in. No, it's actually the Gendarme. Anyway, Armenian name, American author. It's about Armenian genocide, and you know that's my topic. It will go on my shelf. I actually own this book, but I lent it to my friend who's also like obsessed about Armenia. She loved it, so I was like, okay, especially when this one now again $1, so I booked another one because it was just easier than organizing meeting two of us because she lives in another city. So then I have Ramos Maria, who's a professor of logics, American, and this book is full of like logical puzzles. It's like someone only tells truth, someone only tells lies. This one says this one said that. how was it? Like what actually happened? You're trying to figure out. And different kind of puzzles like that. I actually bought 2 books. This is the second one. The first one I read like more than half of it. I love it. It's like amazing. It's much more interesting than solving crosswords or other puzzles. But my brother has it now, so I can just show you this one. So Ramos Maria, I definitely recommend. Amazing. It's not like that you would read a book. It's more like about, you know, like thinking about something. Great. And then I got one more book, Lauren Graham, Talking as Fast as I Can. I haven't started that one yet, but I love Gilmore Girls, so I needed to buy this one. That was it. I plan another book haul quite soon, because when I was leaving the company I got a lot of gifts, and of course I got some more gift vouchers for the bookstore, so yay, new books soon. And now to the books that I actually read. As I said, like February was like totally shitty, so I was not in the mood for like anything, you know, like intellectual. I just needed to switch my brain, because I got like some really bad news, like really bad news. I was like totally destroyed. So yeah, but so the main, okay, what I read was the series of Arianna Franklin, the Mistress of the Art of Death. If you love strong female characters, this is a book for you. It's from, I think, 14th century, maybe even earlier, from England. Mistress of the Art of Death. She's a doctor, and she's actually specialized in autopsy. Of course, that time it was illegal. Like, she could be anytime accused she's a witch, so she had like a partner who was male, and he pretended to be the doctor, which made things easier for her. But on the other hand, he's a Muslim, so it was kind of complicated. It's murder mysteries, or it's just like detective stories, historical, wonderful. Love the books, recommend them. So I read The Mistress of the Art of Death, which is like the first. Then Relics of the Dead. I like this one a little less, but mostly because there was like this love line that I was just not in the mood for. But also a great book. The Death Maze. Actually, I think this is number 2 and this is number 3. So this is not so great. This is great again. Sorry, I'm mixing up. Now I'm reading the 4th book from the series and the final book, The Assassin's Prayer. Love it so far. So yeah, very much recommend this author, and this series is great. I also read, actually before the shitty news arrived, The Rosie Project by Graham Simpson. Absolutely amazing, on my top 5 books ever. I loved it. I've heard that like the second part of the project, some other project, not sure about the name, is not that great, so I don't plan to read it, because like I love this one. I love this one. If you don't know what it's about, it's a guy who probably has Asperger's syndrome. Like, it's never really mentioned in the book, but you kind of like get the feeling quite fast, and he's looking for a wife, and then he meets a woman who's totally opposite of what he's looking for, but they need to cooperate on a project, and yeah, they are trying to interact even though they are like from 2 different planets. So it's funny, with it just like really made me feel good. I also tried to read some of my Armenian authors. It's of course, I know he's American. It's William Saran, My Name is Aram. What I really liked about this book, that it's like a new translation, like, so it's in the contemporary language, which made the reading much easier. It was not such a torture as the other book I read from Saran, but still, like, I was not that impressed. I would give it, I think, 3 stars. I don't know, just Saran is not my author, I guess. But yeah, I see why people like the book and the author and everything, but not me, because I don't know why. Yeah. I also read some few more ebooks, as I mentioned in my previous video, when I started In for a Penny, which is from the Granny series. and it was this like cozy mystery that makes you feel good, and it's just like it's really cozy, heartwarming, blah blah. I needed some more, so I read the two more books from the series, which of course I don't remember the names now, but yeah, I highly recommend those as well because they were exactly what I needed at the time, and I think I would enjoy them anytime. So that's all from me now. I hope now I'll be posting videos more often again. I hope at least once a week. We will see how it goes in my new work. February was just like, I already knew that I'm quitting, but I could not resign yet because I was waiting for my bonuses from the past year, and if I resigned I was not so sure that I would still get them, so I had to wait. So I was taking like half-day vacations twice a week in the old job to run to the new job and have the handover with the current person who's working there because he's leaving in a week and we would not manage. So I was pretty much like doing overtimes in both of the jobs. I was like dying, you know. Plus I got some more bad news and I don't want to talk about it because that would make this video really sad and I don't want that. But everything is finally getting better and normal, and when I'll be having just one job and hopefully a great job because so far I really like the people and the job description and everything. So yeah, everything will be wonderful again and I'll have much more time to shoot videos. I will actually have less time for reading because my commute time is cut by 60 minutes a day, which I always spend reading on the bus. Now I'll need to create some, new habits because when you read just like for 25 minutes, you don't read as many books, and when you're at home, you prefer to do other things. So yeah, I'll need to learn how to read at home, I guess. But still, like I'll have an hour extra a day that I can do something. Isn't that wonderful? I'm so looking forward to this. Of course, at the beginning, I think I'll be staying overtime because, like, I'll be slow in everything because, like, just like you still can go on autopilot, you need to really think what you're doing and ask and, like, double check that you're doing it correctly. So, yeah. But I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and yay, I'm very optimistic about the future. So that's all from me. Enough of all this random rambling. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day and bye.